Being offline would be physically and emotionally traumatic because the internet rewrites the brain as much as ecstasy or heroin. Professor Phil Reed has worked for years finding treatments for autism and drug addiction. But a few years ago, he noticed a disorder that is just as widespread: the effect technology is having on our minds and bodies.
I think the internet is really something new here, because what we're seeing is a piece of technology that is almost designed to isolate individuals. If you were to change the way society worked, this would be a really good way to do it.
Bill wanted to find out if the internet is addictive enough to cause withdrawal symptoms. First, he tested the mental state of participants before and after they spent time online. He found heavy users experience profound negative mood swings when they are cut off from the net. But the impact of withdrawal goes deeper than spoiling people's moods. Shutting down the internet connection triggers the body's fight or flight response.
So we're looking at their heart rate, their blood pressure, the galvanic skin response. It's like they're facing a threat all of the time. Their heart rate's gone up, their blood pressure's gone up, their skin conductance is high. It's suggesting that long-term exposure to the net might actually be placing a strain on people's physiology. They might feel relaxed, but in fact they're hyped up.
But the most disturbing effect of internet addiction is what it does inside the brain. Phil and other researchers have been scanning the brains of heavy internet users and finding disturbing alterations in their mental architecture.
In terms of where we're seeing changes in brain matter, we're seeing them up at the front here, especially prefrontal cortex, but also cortical changes, but also down the side in terms of the motor areas of the brain. So we've got changes all over.
People who surf the web 10 hours a day can experience a 10% shrinkage in key brain regions, according to one study. That's the kind of damage you might get from a serious case of meningitis. It would permanently change how you think and behave.